What's going on, everybody? It is the fifth episode, episode number 5 of the Motown to Main Street. And every Thursday at 9 p.m. We had 1 week that we had to postpone it to Friday, but yeah, this is the fifth week. Uh, this is great. This is pretty awesome. So, if you're new to the channel, we cover Detroit. We live in Detroit. We go to Disney, and we cover Motown to Main Street, and we talk about things in Detroit, things about Disney. No political garbage, nothing like that. Very great conversation, and yeah, that's what we do every Thursday at 9 p.m. So go ahead and mash that subscribe button, shall you? And you mash that subscribe button, it's completely free. And then you go over there and move your mouse over to the notification bell and hit that. That's free. And that's when you can get that's how that you can get notifications that we are going live or when we upload a new video. Yeah. So just to let you know, when the weather gets warmer, because it is super cold. It is super cold in Detroit. Um, when it gets warmer outside, we'll be doing some city walks, quiet, relaxing walks around different cities and locations in Detroit. And then secondly, we're going to be able to have some other things. We're going to go some other places and do some check out maybe like the Henry Ford Museum. We're going to do some more zoo trips. But it's really cold right now in February, so we're going to wait till March. I know Puxatawny Phil in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, said that we were going to have 6 more weeks of winter. It's actually happening, even though that here in Michigan we had Woody the Woodchuck, and he said, no, spring's coming soon. I don't know which one. If it's probably somewhere in between, probably March, somewhere, a couple more weeks before March 20th, maybe we'll start getting spring-like weather. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I'm sure you are too. And thanks for being here for this 5th week in a row for Motown to Main Street. Anyways, it's not Sunday, and it is not a motocross or a monster truck video. Okay. Anyways, so got great things. I got really prepared here this week, running down quite a few things for you and some great presentations. So let's just go ahead and jump right into things, shall we? So let's go with this. I really want to say, so this week at the Animal Kingdom, there was a brand new tiger cub. I love the Animal Kingdom. It is a zoo, an accredited zoo. If you did not know that, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. An accredited zoo is the Animal Kingdom. They have lots of animals there that you can see, whether they're in exhibit in their own little place where they stay at, or maybe they're wandering around the great safari at the Animal Kingdom. But so this right here is Boxo, and that is the brand new the tiger cub. They've had a couple of brand new tigers and whatnot, and it's pretty interesting. It's really great. Anyways, so yeah, I think I cannot wait to go back. I know they got brand new tigers, they got brand new lions. I mean, what is going on? We're getting all sorts of, we have births going on. The Animal Kingdom in Walt Disney World is expanding and getting better and greater. Okay. Here's something that is kind of if you were a fan of It's Tough to Be a Bug at the Animal Kingdom, This is sad news. It is really they're closing down. It's tough to be a bug. I don't know what's gonna go on with it, if they're gonna replace it, they're just demolishing, but it's a tough to be an Animal Kingdom fan because they're shutting down. It's tough to be a bug. Uh, leave tough to be a bug alone. Anyway, sorry. But it is sad. It's look, it was it's a cool adventure. You go in there, that was the one where you sit in the seats and you'd feel something that's going up your legs at the end with the shot of air. Yeah, that ride there. Everybody thought they were got a little freakish at the end. Not freakish in that way, but a freakish. It was like kind of weird that the air would make you feel like there's bugs on you. Bugsania, not it's not a dish there. Okay, anyways, so Tough to Be a Bug is the latest attraction being announced to being shut down at the Animal Kingdom. Maybe there'll be something really, really great to come back. I have no idea. It's kind of sad. I wonder. I'm going to change this for a minute. Yeah. So, anyways, Tough to Be a Bug. All right, let's go over here to the next thing. These airs, let's look at them for a minute. These airs right here are Cinderella's 75th anniversary mini ear headbands appear at Walt Disney World. If you did not know, Cinderella is celebrating her 75th anniversary. They're not doing anything special for the castle. And these are the airs, a picture from allears.net. Credits to them. Yeah, so I really like these. These are really nice. These look like the ones very similar, but not the same as the ones they had for the 50th anniversary for the Magic Kingdom. These look really, 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 really great. I do like the way that they have everything silver. And it's really, I think it's really, really nice. I mean, it's something I would buy, if I was gonna be wearing it. Looks fancy, they've had some really, really nice in the past. They've had some really nice mini ears that are really eloquent and look really nice and special. And some have even been designer ear mini ears, and some have cost a ton of money. I don't know. I think these are probably, like, I would say around 40 something dollars probably. I don't know what the price is. I did not look, but yeah. Yeah. So I want to show you this. This is some renovations that have been going on. Yeah. This is one of the hotel rooms. Again, allears.net, thanks. Anyways, this is one of the rooms at the Island Tower at the Polynesian Villa Bungalows is now open. And you know, this is one of the brand new rooms. I think this looks immaculate. I like the way that they have everything is so simplistic, yet it has a theme. It's possible, folks, to have themes that look future modern themes and still, have like that kind of feeling like you're, not some type of bland, modernistic room, but a room with a theme. So I think they did a great job, right? On these, and I think they're really, really great. Um, they have a lot of different rooms at the Polynesian Tower, and I think this is they have a lot of different room choices. I will go over in a couple of not next week, but the week after that, I'll have something set up so we can go ahead and check it all out. Okay. This is the Port Orleans refurbishment. Uh, a room that went through a lot of changes last year. Okay. And I have to say that I do like this. Kind of gives you one of those, the ambiance of, Port Orleans. You're in the New Orleans corridor, and you've got, you know, something where the wallpaper behind the beds, or I don't want to call it wallpaper, whatever it is, the design behind the beds kind of gives that that New Orleans feel. That's just what I feel. I mean, that's my opinion about it. You can have other opinions, and that's okay. Um, but here's another look at it. It goes in now they have a French style door instead of a nothing being there at all. It used to be like there would be no closure on the bathroom at all, no privacy in any of these rooms. Even like at the all-store resorts, they still had the same thing. But a lot of the new updated rooms would have like this would have this thing, you know what I'm saying? And it would be kind of a cool thing, you know. So so we're gonna check out another slide here. I'll leave this here for a minute. All right. So the let's see here. So this is really nice looking, and as I was saying, and yeah. So this is really great, and so yeah. I want to say about this. I wanted to talk about this for a few minutes tonight. I think this was interesting to talk about, so we'll put it up here because it deserves. I'm just gonna let it be like this. So a lot of people have been buying the premier passes. They were only, first of all, only available to those people who were at um, certain moderate hotels or resorts on property, and now they have opened it up that anybody could be buying a that anybody could be buying a pass, you know what I'm saying? And the new pass. So what I see here is that I want to talk about the lightning lane premier pass for just a minute here, okay? So unsurprisingly, the lowest prices are during I mean it isn't really it isn't surprisingly. So unsurprisingly, the lowest prices are during the off season, and the highest peak for holiday peaks are where the highest prices are. So, for instance, the Disney Animal Kingdom is $119 for a lightning lane. Now, I have to say that there are rides that have had the Genie Plus, pass that has gone on, that have had a single ride that have had prices like way above $30, right? So if you get one of these and you're got the Premier Pass, the Lightning Lane Premier Pass, because one Lightning Lane could cost you, at some day for one ride, it could cost you quite a bit, and so if it is like 100 and even $20 or 120 to $150, you may be even saving there some money because you're getting more than one ride and you're getting quite a few rides and you're getting the Premier Pass. Anyways, so at Epcot, 169 to 249. Disney Hollywood Studios, 269, 349. As you see, they go up as the popularity of the park. I guess Animal Kingdom, nobody goes there, right? Not true. Epcot, I guess they're ranking, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom. And they have a ranking, I guess, of like which park is the most, well sought out. Everybody is like wants to go to the Magic Kingdom because it's the place to go. Everybody go if you're going to one park, that's where you're going probably. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people are now getting them, and it says and this came from an article. It says it's understanding that fewer than 1% of the guests have been purchasing the lightning purchase on a majority of days and whatnot. So yeah, that's very interesting that they say that. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, anyways, um, let's see here. So, let's go back here to what we were talking about, and let's go to the next. Here is an interesting subject. Everybody was talking about this not too long ago. Remember when the Galactic Star Cruiser was closed down, and everybody's like, "Yeah, this is going to be a wasted space, or we're turning into a restaurant." There was all sorts of floating ideas about what Disney should do with the space. Maybe they were going to make it into another like a regular hotel, and nobody knew. Well, now, right? Disney has come out and said that the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is now going to become office space. I got to tell you, if your office is in this building and you knew and of course, the history of it, I wonder if there's going to be some things that they leave there in the building that may look like maybe the lunch room, maybe where you go. There was this part where everybody would like like it was like everywhere everybody ate at in the big cafeteria room. I wonder if that's going to be staying like similarly the same, where you just I mean, that would be really exciting to me as an employee to be if they kept it like that, where that facility, they kinda kept it the same. I think that would be kind of a cool thing. I'm just saying. Or maybe they may put workspaces in there. That would be kinda cool too. I mean, I have a lot of envisions of, like, how they could fix that up and make it look kind of cool to be an office building, but sort of leave some of things the way it used to be. But you never know. I mean, Disney could go in there and just, completely gut the place and make it something completely different. I don't know. I'm not in charge. I'm just like you. All right. The pretty sad news for a lot of people that are young that like to go hang out and drink and do watch some dueling pianos, I guess. At Jelly Rolls is announcing the departure from the Disney's boardwalk at Disney. I don't know if they're going to Disney Springs. I don't think they are. I think they're just basically leaving the boardwalk and they're not going to be there anymore. I don't know if they're going to, there are probably open spots that they could really, relocate to. Maybe they're going to go to Disney Springs and some, where the NBA experience used to be. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it was a very popular place. I do know that a lot of people, like the young crowd, would go there and hang out and party and, have a good old time. But, sometimes what happens is, especially in Disney's historical history, that anything that was really great for young adults where they would have a good time seems to eventually just go away and is replaced with some type of wholesome family fun. You know, I don't know if this is going to be what happens with the space here on the boardwalk, but I think there's some transformations going on the boardwalk, especially with the new bakery they had just added and some other things that they have under construction. The boardwalk is under construction. This year coming up, and yeah, I mean, I think that they're rethinking what's there to attract more people. And Jelly Rolls is probably pretty niche about who's going there. It probably is not for your kids and family to go hang out at. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's probably an adult thing. So they just started. I love merch and I love the sorcerer. They're so great. He's so great. Yes, 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 yes. And I like Phantasmic. And I love Mickey Sorcerer. I remember when the Mickey and Hollywood Studios, the Sorcerer camp was right there when you come down the main the main street, that they had the Mickey Sorcerer's hat at there, and that was a staple for a while. And I was pretty sad when they moved it, you know. But yeah, so now they have, and I already have a cup. It was one year that Disney made the Sorcerer. I think it was 2017 or 18. I think it was 17 that the coffee mug for the year. Every year they have a different coffee mug for Disney, and yeah, every year they have a new coffee mug, and that coffee mug is the coffee mug that you have um for the year. And that year was the Sorcerer's Cup. And so I'm thinking about getting this to add to my collection of two. That would be two then. of Mickey Sorcerer coffee mugs. I'm a fan here. I can't help it. It's something I like. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I don't know. I like the way that the sorcerer always is. And he's always defeating the villains, with his magic. Mickey had lots of magic. Yeah. Okay, and they even have, and I have to, I mean, I can't, let's just go big. Let's just go big on this photo. These ears are fantastic. I'm sure they had ones like these before, very similar. I'm sure somebody somewhere who has a large collection of ears maybe has something similar to this, but I think this is kind of really cool. Um, it's not very fancy, but it is the sorcerer's hat, yeah, I think that this is kind of cool, and I think some people actually might end up getting it. I don't know. You could buy this and have the sorcerer's hat. You could be wearing it like Mickey does, and pretend you're the sorcerer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And of course, they even have. Then I'll make this big too. They even have the hat. Yes, the sorcerer's hat, with the little sorcerer's hat on the hat. It's a hat on a hat. It sounds like one of those rhymes, that the cat and the hat and the rat and anyways, the cat and the hat and the hat and the hat. I don't know. Anyways, this is really kind of simple and simplex in simplicity and minimalistic. And I think a lot of people like those kind of things on their Disney hats. You got to have a hat in the sun, when you're in Florida, the sun's beating down, you don't want to get your faces all sunburnt, and this would be a great choice of hat, at least my honest opinion. I'm just putting that out there. Just saying. I mean, if it just ended up here somehow. Yeah, anyways. Okay, anyways, and they even have, and this is the backside. We'll make this big. This is the backside of this is a zip down jacket. Now, I'm not a fan of Spirit jerseys or any sweatshirt that has like no zipper at all. I like having a zipper, but that's my own preference, right? This has a zipper in the front, but I love the design on the back of it. It looks like a Spirit jersey without being a Spirit jersey, and it has Sorcerer's Mickey on it. That's something I'm really wanting to get, and before they go bye bye. Anyways, yeah, so this is really great. I think it's like $80. That's not bad. I mean, that's about the same price. But I'm sure a lot of people are buying these now. It's been kind of cold in Florida, but it's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Yeah. So, anyways, let's see here. That is the end. That is the end of our segment of looking at that stuff. Now, let's go over here to this, and I'm gonna make this big. I won't be here on the frame. Um, let's see here. All right. So, this is kind of the list of confirmed Disney World, thanks to the website of allears.net. Thanks. We're going to review your article, by the way. Okay. So, Disney World is changing, and a lot of things are basically being closed, refurbished, or here, you plan on going down there. This is a great article, and they keep on updating it. The last update was on February. Well, this is posted on February 2nd, and they have a lot of things that are going down. And don't mind let's see if we get rid of the ads here. Okay, we did the best we could do. Okay, anyways, so let's see here. A lot of refurbishments going on. A lot of ads here. This is the boardwalk, the most recent closure here. It says the Screen Door General Dollar Store, the boardwalk, the merchandise locations along Disney's boardwalk will be all refurbished in phases May 25th, and there'll be 2 merchandise locations available throughout the refurbishment. Here is the Screen Door Dollar General. It is being closed. They're gonna do a lot of things going on the boardwalk. Maybe that's why Jelly Rolls is closing. Yeah, if you didn't know, you weren't up in time, up to date about things. Yeah, the Hall of Presidents, it is closed for refurbishment. It's gonna be I'm not gonna use any political puns. Anyways, yeah, so it's closed and, bringing it back to, they're making it up to date with the current situation of what's going on with, the new president, and, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Boom. Okay, anyways, Astro Orbiter, there's a lot of ads here, I'm sorry about the ads. Astro Orbiter on January 13th, it closed, and I gotta tell you, I don't know what they're doing, but they already, took out the planets that were there inside of the planet. I mean, I'm surprised they took it's basically the entire ride has been taken apart. They're doing the whole thing all over again. I think they have a team of some of the people that work at Disney, some cast members that are probably working on those giant marbles, and they're probably polishing them up. I don't know, maybe they have a giant machine they put them in, and then kind of like a tumbler, a giant marble tumbler that Disney has created. It's the world's largest tumbler. I don't know, that could be a thing. That could be a thing, and you never know what Disney is doing. But yeah, I can't wait to see when they come back. Maybe they're gonna make all new ones. Maybe they're great, have great glossy uh glossy balls. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Marbles, balls. I don't know what you call them. Planets. It's the Astro Orbiter, and I think they it would be really nice. Hello, Disney. If you're paying attention, I have an idea. So, I believe that what they should do is they should create this and make sure that the seats, the Astro Orbiter seats, maybe look bigger. I don't know, or give you more room so a bigger adult could ride it. Now, I never was a fan of it because it's so high, but yeah, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is closed for a year. A year. They're working on the track. They're picking up all the lost and found items, including people's hats and sunglasses and everything that fell off while you're on the wildest ride on the West. Yeah. They're able to find all the stuff that you probably dropped for the last 10 years, including quarters and coins and pennies and anything else that you dropped. They're picking them up, and also they're fixing probably the I would assume that there's going to be a paint job on the rail cars. Yeah, I think it's going to be looking sparkly new when it comes back. I would assume they say next year, but I would be not surprised if it came back before the end of the year. I'm just saying. Frontier Shooting Arcade, it is gone. I'm surprised with some of the that I mean, that it was even still around. I mean, a lot of people have certain opinions about rifles and shooting things and stuff like that. But hey, it was fun. It was not dangerous, and it was not really a shooting. I mean, it was a shooting range, but hey, anyways, so yeah, it's making room for a new DVC lounge. Some people are like, you give it that up to give people with a special perk to a certain amount of people. Yeah, there's a lot of DVC people, and that is a nice perk for us. They do have a DVC lounge in Epcot, and now they will have one in the Magic Kingdom, and maybe in the future they'll have one in Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe that's what's going to happen with the It's a Bug's Life. Maybe that's where they're putting the new DVC lounge. Let's float that idea. Why don't we? Right. Um, but let's see here. What else? Let's see here. The Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant in the Magic Kingdom that it was usually only open for occasionals. That is yeah, that's not open at all. Um, let's see here. The Grand Fiesta starring the three Calaberos. Now, by the way, if you did not know, three Calaberos are having their anniversary, I think 25 years, maybe. I can't remember how many years let me try to find it because there was an article about this. Three cat and I just know three Caballeros uh in Disney, and they're having their anniversary. It is the 80th. That's right. They have, and I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, they have a we'll go here next. And I will get that too. You can buy this. It's available for You can get this, and it's available on the store, the Disney store. We're gonna go back here. Okay, the Three Caballeros. They're having they're having their 80th anniversary, and, yeah, 80th anniversary. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I can believe that. You know, I think that's really, really awesome. We'll come back and look at that's Test Track. They're working on Test Track. I heard they're working, super hard on Test Track. Here's a picture of what's happening. Test Track. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. They're they're working super hard on Test Track, and I heard that they have canopies up all over the place, and it's coming along very fast, and I can't wait, but, to get the best shots from it, you have to take the monorail and go buy it, and then, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see what GM is basically taking care of it. Okay, the restaurant Marrakesh in the is still um it's going to be a lounge. I don't know that it's going to be it's just a regular lounge, another lounge. Okay, anyways, Lightning McQueen, that was shut down. That's closed. There was talks that they were gonna put it somewhere near by the test track. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing or not. That was so, people like to float a lot of ideas. Voyage of the Little Mermaid is a show that's closed down permanently now. That was in Hollywood Studios, no more. Yeah, and then right behind it over here in this little section over here was the launch bay. I think that's still open, the launch bay. Sometimes it's a busy place and sometimes not. Um, right now, the Cali River Rapids, which is the Animal Kingdom's water ride, is underneath a refurbishment now since January the 6th of last month, and they are, it was so cold they had to close down Blizzard Beach, and Typhoon Lagoon is underneath a refurbishment still, and so it's been getting colder in Florida certain periods of time in deep winter, so much they even have, Dinosaur closed. Dinosaur is closed. And it's Dino Land is basically a thing in the past. It's almost like a relic, you know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, look here, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach keep on swapping, being open throughout the year, and yeah, that's another thing that's happening. Anyways, so let's go back here to the Three Calabaros. Okay, here you are. This is on the Disney Shop right here. You can buy it. It is the Three Caballeros 80th anniversary Magic Band. If you're a fan of the Three Caballeros and in the Mexican pavilion, this is definitely the band for you. Yeah, I think this is a really kind of cool. They have other bands, I'm not going to go through here and go through them all, but they have a lot of different ones, and I think that, but I really think this is nice, to celebrate, the anniversary of, yeah, Donald and Friends, and, I think that's really great. It's a limited release. I don't know how many there will be of them, and it is a Magic Band Plus. I think when you scan it, you hear that song, "Three Caballeros," I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what it's gonna do when you go through the gate, or maybe it does something, magical on the ride. That would be really kind of cool. Um, anyways, so let's go. So, let's see here. What is going on? What's going on? All right. So, oh yeah, there was. See if there's anything else. Uh, had this. Oh yeah, did an article about a Disney World, the Rock and Roller Coaster ahead of the upcoming retheme during a recent visit to Hollywood. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So the Rock and Roller Coaster seems to, yeah, I mean, it's closed, but I don't know why they have an article about, like, it's needing some, their tender loving care. Somebody posted an article here. How old is this? Good question. I don't know. This is like an article from the ride's already closed and being refurbished, and they're already talking about the things that are broken on it before it even starts going. That's kind of an odd thing. I think there's a lot of people who just like go around trying to find things that are broken at Walt Disney World so somebody else could write an article about it. I'm just saying, I think that's that's a thing. When you're getting desperate to find things to talk about, you want to talk about things that need to be fixed, and I'm sure that Disney has an entire prioritization of what's broken and what's not. I'm just saying. Um, anyways, um, what is that about? Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that. That was something. So yeah, so if first of all, let's talk about this for a minute. We have a Patreon account that's connected to our YouTube account. You can give us you can donate to us. The money will be used to do upgrades for stuff, and also and then also you can just support us for free just by hitting the subscription bell, the subscription button. It's completely free. You can support the channel completely free by hitting the notification bell also after the subscription button, and you get to know when we go live and when we upload a brand new video, all free. Or you can also go a little bit further and become a Patreon subscriber, which is on the link, or you can send us a Venmo or whatever you want to do. I'm not begging for money, but I'm just saying that you can support us monetarily if you want to. Okay. Anyways, so um I'm just looking at some other things. Valentine's Day, last week we went over the Valentine's Day treats, and I gotta say, I mean, they were very yummy. I even seen on the Pete McDivitt Friday night show, they did. That's another great channel, the Pete McDivitt show. You should go check it out. I have a link on my YouTube channel underneath the one of my favorite channels, ones that I visit all the time. You can go over there and check them out. On Friday night, they do the Disney news, and they were talking also. A panel of people were talking about how great the different the different desserts are, and then I think that's really great. I mean, um I think they're really great. That was the Valentine's Day. And I mean, Disney is always known for they have a lot of, and I'll say this again, they have a lot of pastries and stuff that are really exciting and stuff like that. Here's something I thought that this is kind of interesting. I'll show this to you. I don't know why they're a thing, but they are a thing. They're a thing of a thing. Um, let's see here. So these glasses, I don't, I'm just gonna try to make this bigger. There's a bigger picture. These sunglasses here are they were only available at Disneyland in Japan, and now they're gonna be available at Walt Disney World. Everybody needs glasses like these. I think they're gonna be pretty cool. I don't know how much they are, but this was on WDW News Today a couple of weeks ago. $22.99. Everything's 99 cents. I think that's a gimmick to get you to spend that extra dollar because they're 99 cents. But 22.99, you get these sunglasses. They're really cool. I don't think that you're going to be able to use the ears to look through. Maybe if you have three eyes, I don't know. You have multiple eyes. I think if you were like working for Monsters Inc., possibly that you'd be able to use the all of the places that all the parts of the sunglass. But I think it's kind of cool. It's gonna be if it's a trend in Japan, it's a trend in America. I, Probably not. I don't know. It could become a thing. Um, let's see here. What else is happening? Um, let's just leave that up there for a minute. Oh, the Disney let's do this. Disney is they've been working on this for a while. This is the walls of the I want to call it the lake of the they have a name for it. It's the Disney Lake Shore Lodge replaces the planned Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge. So the name has been so this used to be a place where they call this um basically this was a place where they called it here, it's bigger. This was a place that they called the what was it called? The wilderness. Um, anyways, they call it like the wilderness lodge or something like that. And um or it was a park that was there in the Seven Seas Lagoon. But anyways, they're redoing this. This is going to be a DVC resort. They're trying to put it back. The project they've had it on hold for a long time, and now they've restarted the project. Because of course it's another way to give some more room for people to stay, and also it's kind of paid for by DVC, so it's kind of off the cost of this is going to be defrayed by people that are going to be DVC members, offsetting the maintenance costs and everything else like that. So I think really running, and this is just my opinion, and probably is actually truth of the facts, is that when Disney builds a DVC, when Disney builds a DVC resort or hotel, right? And they're building I think the maintenance cost and the cost of upkeeping and all that stuff is paid for by DVC members for that resort. For the people who have points that is one of their home resorts. And for that matter, things like other resorts, for instance, the non-DVC resorts that are like this is probably going to be exclusive to DVC members, and there's other ones like that, right? Like Saratoga Springs and stuff like that. You got to be a DVC member only. But it costs Disney way less to have a Disney DVC resort than it does, for instance, another resort where they're not getting any money from anybody else to upkeep it. And so it just makes a whole lot of sense to make more DVC resorts than it is adding a brand new, like, convenient all-store or a value resort or something like that. Now, I do say they probably could use at least 1 or 2 more value resorts. But they would have to figure out where they're at and where to put them at, and, I mean, I'm sure maybe eventually after they get done doing all this projects of updating and giving us new things in the Magic Kingdom, and they're done, with Dino Land and everything they're doing there, and all that other stuff. Hotels might, resorts, brand new value resorts might be on the horizon. We don't know this. I think if you're really interested in that kind of things, go to D23, go to these other places, and go there and go tell people. Tell Disney in surveys, tell Disney at conventions, tell Disney online, b- blast it away because from my experience in the Disney community, the more that you complain or talk about something, Disney wants to rectify it for the most part. But it has to be a lot of people, and they have to because money, Disney needs money to operate and do stuff and to make you happy and to do things, but they can't do it just without they're not going to just do something for a small number of people. Anyways, um, So that's that. Anyways, so it's been about 40 something minutes, and I just want to say I really appreciate everybody. First of all, before we go, I want to say thank you for everybody who's come to the live and watches the replays. Go ahead and mash the subscribe button, of course, and also we'll see you next week, 9 p.m. Thursday. We'll be here again, bringing you brand new stuff, talking about brand new things. And if you got something you think we should talk about, put it in the comment section. We'll see it. Anyways, for now, you know what time it is. It's over, and out. See you later. Bye-bye.